Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. And I hope all of you had a great Christmas. Beyond the Strongsville show and the National, I mainly pick up my vintage baseball cards from eBay. But I do occasionally look at other sites to see if there's some cards that I need that are reasonably priced. And fairly recently, I picked up a card from ComC. But to be honest with you, I may be a while until I buy another card from that site. When I placed my order, I believe there were close to like 250,000 cards ahead of me to ship out. They gave an initial ship date, then that got postponed and postponed, I think, again. From the time I ordered the card to I received it, it was like 30 days. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy another card from ComC anytime soon, but we'll see. But anyway, it's a card that is on my 100 cards for $10,000 list. It's card number 63. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show off that card, show off some of the other cards that I have from that set that I have in my collection, and then go over all the numbers of this particular purchase and where I stand after 63 cards on my 100 card list. So let's go check out that new card. All right, if you've been following along on my journey of this 100 card list for $10,000, you know that I've been picking up a lot of cards recently of Harmon Killebrew, slowly working my way towards his playing days run. And card number 63 is another Harmon Killebrew card. It is his 1966 Topps card. Not a huge fan of the 66 Topps design, but I think this is a really cool card of Harmon Killebrew. And what drew me to this card was, the color, the registration, but more importantly, the centering on this. Man, it is nearly spot on. So the technical grade that this got, most likely because of some corner issues. But from this distance, it doesn't matter. The corners just, I don't know. Not so concerned with the corners. Really nice back as well. So for those who are interested in what this technical number grade card got with this great eye appeal, and again, if you've been following along, you know what my sweet spot is, and yes, it is a PSA 4. Again, in my opinion, I don't need a higher number there, spend more money for a card that looks this great. So before I get to the numbers behind this purchase, I thought I would show some of the other 1966 Topps cards that I have in my collection. Starting off with this great example of the Pete Rose. Another PSA 4 copy. Great centering. Really like that image there of Pete Rose. Nice back there. Next one is my Mickey Mantle. And as you can see, this one's in a BVG slab. Purchased this a long time ago. I may have even been a teenager. Picked this up at my local card shop. At that time, I wasn't interested in, I didn't care about the centering. There's one crease there. I think there's another crease there. I just was happy that I could probably just afford a Mickey Mantle card. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. I don't think this is a crossover candidate to PSA, because I'd probably want to get one that has better centering, better eye appeal. So not sure what I'm going to end up doing with this. I may just try to sell it, trade. I'm not sure. But there's the Mickey Mantle. Next up, the Carter Stremski, part of my playing days run of his. This is my highest graded 66 Topps card. Love that smile there of Yaz. There's the back. Next up, we have a simple portrait, but really nice Ernie Banks card. Again, another PSA 4. Then we have the Jim Palmer rookie card. Another PSA 4 example, but I mean, look at the centering, the color, registration, everything. It's corners, but you know, for a Jim Palmer rookie card, I didn't feel the need to have a PSA, 6 or 7 copy and spend a lot of extra money than what this PSA 4 copy cost me, and I think it looks great. Next up, we have the 65 ERA leaders. Picked this up at one of the Nationals. There we go. And features 2 Hall of Famers, Sandy Koufax and Juan Marichal. PSA 5 copy. I think this only cost me like $20 or something like that. There's that one. Then as part of my Frank Robinson run, his 66 Topps card. Not my favorite pose of Frank Robinson. Not sure what's going on with my camera here. There we go. Without a portrait, just an image there without a cap. Not the best, but. And then finally, toward my Hank Aaron run, his 66 Topps card. Again, another PSA 4, but if you look closely, I'm sure you can find some issues with it, but from this angle and this distance, I don't see any. So yeah, those are my other 66 Topps cards. All right, back to card number 63, the Harmon Killebrew. So when I put my list together, I think it's close to 2 years now. I had this in a PSA 7 and I thought I would have to spend $80, not including shipping and tax, to pick up this 66 Topps card. And I a lot of the cards on my list I put in a grade and price just so it totals $10,000, nice and even. So didn't expect when I was started to actively look for his 66 card, was not even contemplating looking for a PSA 7. So again, had it for $80 in a PSA 7. This PSA 4 with shipping and tax cost me just under $40. So I saved half the cost of a slab with a 7 there, and this one has a 4. But man, from a distance, it looks like a 7, which is what matters to me. And so now, how did I do with this PSA 4 copy? Well, according to VCP numbers on the low end, and I'm sure it's a card that's off center, but it has a technical grade of 4. The lowest recent sale was just $11. Current average price is $16, and on the high end, the recent high was $25. Now, I said I spent $40, including shipping and tax on ComC. The actual purchase price was, I think, around $31. And when you add shipping and tax, it was around $38, $39. I round everything up to the nearest $5, $10. So I say it cost me $40. It was around $38, $39. So yeah, did I pay over comps? Yes. We're talking, not including shipping and tax, $6 over comps. I think for a card with this eye appeal, I'm leaning more toward comps of just a guide, that I'm not completely tied to comps. If I see a card that I really like with really nice eye appeal, especially when we're talking about $5, $6 over the high comp, I'm not going to sweat it. So I think I got a good deal there. So yeah, $40 all in with shipping and tax. So how have I done through 63 cards? Well, the 63 cards that I've picked up so far, I thought, based on the number grade that I had it on my list, I would have had to spend $5,890. But for these 63 cards, again, including shipping and tax, which the 58.90 did not include. So with shipping and tax for all these 63 cards, I'm in for $3,345. So I am $2,545 under what I thought I would have to spend for cards in pretty much in every case, cards that are in a higher number grade. So that's where the bulk of the savings has been. But it just goes to show that, you know, you can build a really nice collection with some mid-grade cards if you're patient. Find the right copy. You can get one that has really nice eye appeal like this and not have to spend the extra money on just a higher number grade. So with that, would love to know what you think about this purchase here, the 66 Topps Harmon Killebrew and my other 1966 Topps cards in my collection. And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.